Hey, what's up, everybody? Sean here from Sean's RC Adventures. Today, we're gonna do a what's in the box. I've been looking forward to this thing for a while, so I'm just hoping it's lives up to its expectations. And one of the reasons I'm doing this live, guys, is something a little bit concerning. Clearly, right here on the box, it says this side up. If you look over here, all of this white tape, not this tape, but on this side, if I turn the box around, it actually says open and resealed by customs. But it's down here and down underneath, that it's all resealed. So it's a bit weird, I guess, that it's been cut and sealed that way. Thompson Trail Crawlers, what's up? What's up? So that's part of the reason why I'm doing the unboxing live, so if there is any damage to this thing, at least it's live on it. Cause if I turn the box, like clearly it says big red bold letters, you can clearly see this side up. Oh jeez. See all that white packing tape, look? Opened and resealed by customs. So how did customs deal with this? And it clearly states this side up. Like, wouldn't you think this would be the side that said open and resealed by customs? Big Head RC, welcome. So it's like, when I seen that, I was like, interesting. I was gonna do an unboxing video on it, and then I seen that stuff and said, you know what? Maybe just unbox this live, and that way there's no ifs, ands, or buts, like, cause your guys are gonna get to see it at the same time as I'm getting to see it. If there is anything wrong with it, then everybody gets to see it at the same time, and then nobody can say, well, you opened it, done that, and then this happened and that happened, because not really. So Swampers, welcome in. So let's cut into this freaking bad boy, guys, shall we? If I can. There we go, right along there, it looks like. Oh, we'll cut my fingers off themselves. There you go, hey, so Sean, RC next Tuesday, what's up, man? How are you? How's everything? Oh, so that can't fucking. There's actually a wood written inside here, it looks like. So it looks like I got a box with a wooden crate. Yeah, look at that, I got a box with a wooden crate, guys. So let me just let's step down here a second. Let's see, we'll just set it right here. We'll see, there's going to be two handles on the box, and I can get them the box apart. There we go. Oh, Jesus Christ, guys. There goes, it comes with a nice big box. So have just turn the box. Big Head Trail Crawler. He got a wood box in his box. I did. It's nice, nice. The locks on it seems to be well packaged up inside. Obviously somebody has been at it because the styrofoam is all broken up. Fly Sky controller. This is the ISI 6. So we will get to that in a few moments. Yeah, they're actually gonna set that back down. Ground for the holy fucking shit. And that thing is not like. We will get that on rather, it is really well packaged. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Tonka trucks are us. Huh? So. Cut all this stuff off it. Keep going, I like it. Oh man, the level of detail on the front of there, you can see, I'll turn it around in a second. Trying to put it back to the last. I don't know if it feels like the hydraulic oil. Feels like it must be hydraulic oil in it already with leak out of it. Somewhere from that. All the plastic on the way. Yeah, like it definitely feels like, let me get some rule or something, guys. I don't know if you can see that all over my hands. There's definitely hydraulic oil that's come out somewhere. Like this thing is all metal. Like poly metal. Everything. It's a 1/20th scale as well. It's not the. It's 1/20th scale. It's not the 1/14th scale version. Yeah, the weeds and everything are soaked with hydraulic oil. I'm gonna have to get something better to wipe this down. As I said, it is still this hydraulic oil. Not sure how that happened. So I do see that. Let me turn it around. Please see the front of here, guys. Get the level of detail in this thing. Yeah, all the stairs, everything. I do see some damage on it, guys. So in this piece right here, this is bent down, and this has a little bit of a paint chipped off it, but this is definitely bent. Nothing to write home about, because once I fill it with dirt, fill it with stuff, it's gonna be a hell of a lot worse than that. But hydraulic oil is everywhere. I'm surprised they shipped it with hydraulic oil in it. Can lift this up, guys. Here we go. So I will have to do some reading, guys, on where everything goes. But this thing weighs a shitload, guys. So for this bed to be all, everything is steel metal. Like these are all the hydraulic rams. I'm not sure if these side things are the hydraulic tanks or what these side pieces are right now. So until I can figure it out, I'm not sure. I just said I'll do a live unboxing, peel some stickers off some, or even the door open. That's pretty cool. But as I say, guys, the freaking detail in front of this thing. Look at this. Put that down a minute. I'll bring this a bit closer. Look at the freaking detail in the front of that. And all these lights, guys, actually work. The lights in the bumpers. So all these lights, the lights down in here, these all work fully operational. So this is where this is the receiver right here. Okay, so your battery actually slips in that way. And there's one really crazy thing, guys. Why would you send a big machine like this with a freaking Dean's connector? I don't even think I have any. That looks epic. Tonka, bring back memories. Those things were incredible. Metal, yeah, big head. It is metal. You know, it's all metal. You see, turn it around this side, guys. See the exhaust and everything, even. I don't like so. A nice big exhaust coming out of it. The rear, got the nice suspension on it as well. So, it's fully loaded going. That's the suspension. So I was always wondering about these guys, and then I seen one being operated at Beat the Creek. Yeah, I drove it for a minute or two at Beat the Creek, and that was it. I just said, all right, that's it. I gotta get my hands on one. Let me just like crazy freaking oil everywhere underneath it. When I put my hand on it to pick it up, it's filled with oil. Yeah, because I can see the clear tubing for the hydraulic pump, and it is all. Oh, I didn't even realize, guys. Look, tucked in there. There's freaking side view mirrors and everything. We're all tucked in. They did definitely put a lot of detail into this thing. I'll be looking forward to getting it out soon and getting it running. I wonder if it can run on 3S, because I have 3S. I have 3S with Dean's connectors on them right now. I don't have any 2S with Dean's connectors. But as I said, I'm not sure, guys. So they've done a really nice job with the wiring for the lights and everything's all tidy, it's all nice and done. The battery fits in, yeah, definitely my 3S. Well, this no, my 3S would definitely not fit in there, guys. That's the 2S. So yeah, the 2S. Height for 2S battery. That tray is situated. Right where the tray is situated, the speed control sort of takes up half the. Speed control takes up half the room, so I'm gonna have to figure out. Oh, straight in that way, guys. So if I put it in that way, it would fit. The 3S fit that way. Definitely not. Definitely not. So it definitely have to be ran on 2S. That's for sure. I can just figure out. Now let's see when we open the control. Me and my brothers had a fleet of those. Yeah, the Tonka trucks. I have to have one myself, man. This thing will be cool. Like, because a lot of people have like the Volvo that turns in the middle, and so everybody and their mother has them. So I said, you know what, let me go with this type of quadro. And actually the bed in this is way bigger than the bed is way bigger than them Volvo turn trucks. And that's what I was always concerned about. Would it actually lift the weight if this thing filled and would it go? And Guys, when I seen it up Beat the Creek, this thing was stacked and it just dumped, no problem, like no problem whatsoever. They cover it in oil so you won't rust on the boat right over. Maybe that maybe what it could be. Big hit, not too sure, I don't really know. Right, let me see what's in this bag, guys. Let me see what's in here. Oh, here's sweet. There's a full bag of Caterpillar decals. So we can put all the Caterpillar across the front, Caterpillar, and then I probably will make some Sean's RC construction signs for this. But hang on, guys, let me see if I move this camera down to here, maybe. Like, what is that? It's sticking up right here. Where is that? What's in front of that? Huh. Oh, it's the corner. What the hell is it? It's actually the corner of the table. So we move this camera to here, guys. That's actually going to give us a better view of this truck. It's going to hang all the little lid cover as well. All good. You're going to need some shorty packs. No, that 2S will fit. It looks like. I just got to figure out the Dean's connector part. There is a lot of Caterpillar stickers in here, guys. I don't want to open them all right now, but there is a lot of them in there, which is cool because they probably do give you some for the sides and some. So maybe I'll put like a cat sign over here, maybe a cat sign down on this thing, like right here. But here, I'm thinking I might do like what I have done with the Dover. I put the Sean's RC construction on the side of it. Let me see what all in here, guys. That's the menu for the controller, charger for the controller, servo horns, little extra hydraulic line oil. Some more decals and more decals up for. Let me see, what do we need? 4 AA batteries. Good job, I got a big bag full of them. I will see if I can change this out at some point to be a LiPo battery in the controller. Let's put some batteries in it. We'll see what's going on. I keep looking up there now, forgetting the camera's actually sitting right in front of me right now. Let me see. No, so they did already do the self-center button. How do you turn this thing on? Oh, here we go. It's yelling at me for some reason. There we go. I'm not sure if the remote's programmed or not. I would like to think it comes programmed. You know what, guys? Should we try 3S battery? See, maybe it'll fry this fucking thing straight away. You know? So there's lights are on anyway, guys. Yeah, hydraulic pump squealing, so let's see. Well, alright, it's gonna dump. It takes a little while. That's after traveling, it's probably gonna take a little bit. So that's for the two, there is 2 feet here in this thing as well, guys. So it's forward. Feet transmission. This one is, okay, that's the lights. I'll turn it around in a minute. We'll see the lights. That's the lights. What is it? Oh, that's the backup beeper. I take it. That's what that is, isn't it? I don't know how to figure out what exactly that is, guys. And how do I? No. That's forward, left, right, forward, reverse. And I gotta maybe change that to put that all in the same stick. There we go. Done. Up now. Fuck. Definitely gotta figure this one out, guys. That definitely is the hydraulic pump. You called hello all nice. That's a serious bit of kit. Yeah, definitely, definitely is like everything, even the rims are freaking, these are all metal, everything is freaking fully metal, but I'm gonna have to figure this out, guys, to see what way. I just can't figure out. So I don't like that the forward and reverse is right there. And so forward and reverse is on this stick. Oh, obviously that's in the. Let me see, maybe, yeah, that's better, it's a slow crawler. The 2 different speeds. But so that's forward, reverse on that stick, left, right is on this stick, where I'm probably gonna change it so that forward, reverse, left, right is all on the one stick. Forward, reverse, left, right, I just can't figure out the dumping right now, so. Obviously, like, this sounds like it's definitely the hydraulic pump, I'm not sure. Yeah. Okay, that, like, I don't like that. Oh, there we are. Must have take a while because it's been sitting without problem, the hydraulic. Okay, that must be automatic, or something like it. I don't know. Yeah, then we gotta figure out the pump for that thing to see what way. Instructions would be handy, guys, wouldn't it, but. As usual, it does not come with instructions. So I gotta figure out. Bit of trial and error to figure this one out, guys, and then I also. Gotta see if there is anything all over the name BC. I'd say fluid is low, very nice equipment, what's the cost? This actually wasn't so bad. It was like, I got it for 1,500. Well, actually, for the piece of machinery it is, that is actually freaking awesome. Yeah, I'd say I gotta figure out, cause as I said, I did have to wipe a lot of hydraulic oil off it. And I gotta figure out if that is the dump button or not. And then I gotta just change the way this controller's set up. So let me just turn it around the foot, guys. I'll show you some of the lights. So this one. Is that one? No, that does that. Beeping, whatever it is. So this one does lights. There's nice lights on it. You have them like blinking in all different sequences, which is pretty cool because it's just sitting there. You have it like it's waiting on a load or something like that. Like if you don't want to change the plug, all kinds of adapters are available. Yeah, I know Swampers. I could probably put an XT60 on it or something, like, nice all hands haul truck. Yeah. Let's see, Cape Cod, rods. I'd say fluid, bigot. I agree with BC. Yeah, that's it. Say, like as you seen, I only opened it out of the box. There was a lot of hydraulic fluid over it. You can see actually on the other wheel, on this side of the wheel, you can see the actual hydraulic fluid on it. And I will have to just go through and make sure everything's tightened up. And it could be just that it's perfect at the minute. So let me just show you the backlight. What this thing is. Yeah, I think that's. So here's let's see, there's backlights as well. So it has it brake lights and everything too. So they go. So even they will go into the blinking mode, into that like emergency type mode, which is pretty cool. Big head, I didn't get the sound system on this one because I'll probably end up just putting my own sound system in. And then, but it has got that, I think that's a backup horn or something. So it has reverse lights as well. But as you can see, guys, the bed is pretty big. I'm trying to see what I get set in it for you to see. There's no point doing that because that's my phone. It looks tiny inside there. But trying to see what would give you a comparison. Let me see. I've got an ACX 10-2 second one. There's an SCX 10-2 Cherokee. So it will, if I put it in like that, it'll actually fit the Cherokee in the back of it. Camera's too close now. So the bed is pretty big, guys. When that thing's filled with dirt, it'll be impressive for it to move. I do like that it came with that big crate box. The only problem is I drive a car and then that'll not go. But so this is suspension, guys. When this thing is fully loaded, like that's what I really liked about this thing. When I seen it operating and it hit little bumps and you just see the whole thing moving around. I thought that was pretty actually cool. Because I was going to get one of the Volvo trucks, and then I don't know. I just think the level of detail in this thing, guys, is just freaking amazing. Like right around the front of it, the way all the ladders and steps are on. Like, we turn them lights off again a second. So like the level of detail. I wonder if I put a little servo on that, maybe. You could fill the bed with ice and beverages. You could, big head, that'd be cool. Zipper probably turned upside down. Yeah, I think I think customs is what I'm saying. I think customs turned it upside down because the top of the box clearly stated this side up. So let me grab the box real quick. This is what I'm talking about. And that's why I wanted to open it live, because this was concerning. So the top of the box clearly states this side up, like right here, this that big massive letters, but then all the customs, look, by customs, reopened and resealed all at the bottom of the box. So I think them priggers actually might have turned it upside down. So I think that could maybe be what everything is. They turned it upside down and they done. So like as I said, guys, like the wing mirrors, everything. Fucking the detail is fucking. This is. It's actually nicer than what I think, because the one I was driving was already like all beat up and smashed up and everything. So it is pretty cool. But as I was saying, I wonder if I put a little like servo or a little actuator on this, and then make this actually go up and down. I think that might be cool. Like, you know, you like pull it up and down off a switch, and the door is actually open. The handle actually works on the door to lock the door and everything. Like guys, this is a freaking awesome piece of machinery, guys. So it has like high and low. It has a high and low transmission in it as well. Drive it off the end of the table here, really. All I expected to do in it. Yeah, I'm way too close to the edge of that table. Yeah, so I definitely got to figure out the hydraulics, guys. I have hydraulic oil down in my car from the dozer and from for the excavator and for the dozer and everything. So this could be fun, guys. Let me just move some stuff out of the way a minute. See, the reason I wanted this 1/20th scale as well, guys, is because the 1/14 scale is massive, and they don't actually make excavators or anything to actually work with it. So let me see if I turn this around, guys. Let me just set it down beside. So see the way this shows RC construction is on the blade of that. That's why I was thinking of doing something on the side of this. So like, there you go, guys. It's perfectly scaled. It's like perfectly scaled alongside them things. So let's just see what the difference is. Here's the low speed. High speed. So there is a big difference in it. There's high speed. There's low speed. There is a big difference in the transmission. But it is perfectly lined. So it does fit perfectly scale along with the dozer and the excavator and stuff there, like, you know. Kind of easy, we'll fix a 6-pack. You could fill a bit of ice. You have those cool RCs. Nice balls, amazing. I love the workstation in the living room. It's not, this is actually, I'm in a hotel in Chicago. I'm working in Chicago at the minute for a project. So I'm actually, maybe turn it around, guys. I'll give you an idea of the size of it there. So I'll give you an idea of the size of the beta there, guys. That's fucking thing. I just wish I could figure out the way it tips stuff right now. So that's where I'm not actually in my living room. I'm actually in freaking hell, guys. It is freaking heavy though, guys. It is heavy. So I'm at actually Bubbles, yeah. So I'm in a hotel room in Chicago. I'm sure the maids will freaking love me, right, for the amount of stuff I have going here. Let me see. The excavator was up on the table getting worked on. I'll put this up here for a minute, guys. So the excavator was up on the table being worked on, the dozer sometimes these up there. And then now this thing, so the maids are gonna be like, what the hell is going on with this guy? Like. I'm sure they probably took photos trying to figure out what the fucking hell. What the hell this is or what's going on, like. You need a wheel front loader, I trust me, swampers, I know I need a wheel front loader, but. Can't buy everything all in one go, like, you know. It takes a bit of time. And a wheel front loader will come my way, don't worry about that, it will come. I gotta just. I don't know if I just dump that crate that it came in, it's a cool crate, like comes with full locks on the crate, but. That alone would take up my whole freaking car. I wouldn't be able to fit in the doze or the excavator, because I only drive a sedan. I think I'm gonna have to buy a fucking, buy a minivan or something, like. Work and play on the go. Totally balls, like the hotel that I'm staying in, like. The good thing about having this dumper now, I have some videos there where I like was pushing all their mulch and messing all their mulch, so at least now I can. Reload the dump truck with their mulch and try and put it back. Somehow or another, I don't think it's gonna go back as easy as it came off, so like, you know. It comes off easy, well, actually, some of it comes off hard enough, like, you know. But as I was saying, maybe I'll do like. What I have on the blade of that, where I made my own Caterpillar and my Sean's RC construction, maybe I'll do that. Along this side piece, just fill in here with it and then put the cat stickers, or maybe up here too. I'll do a Sean's RC construction, do it in a way so that when it's tipping, you can actually read it, so it'll be upside down sort of, I guess, so when it tips up, you'll read it the right way around. So when it's up like that, you'll actually read the Sean's RC construction there. And as I said, it does come all these Caterpillar decals. I'll just figure out where all of these go. It's strange, it's weird though, it does not come with a. It doesn't come with an instruction manual. Like these are more decals, I think these are actually for the controller. I hear the controller beeping at me, where did I put that controller? Where do I see it? Oh, right over here. So I will have to figure this controller out. It's not really a controller I like. That much, but it does good, and at least they did center the stick, because these normally don't come with center stick, so they did actually center it for me. So it is a good controller, just me personally, I have, like this is my excavator one. I like these ones a lot, like these Fly Sky ones, I like a lot. And then you have, this one is for my dozer. That one's for the dozer, so. They are good. It's a good controller, don't get me wrong. I have a few of them sitting in my house. I have a few of them. Oh, look what I just found. Aha! Look what I just found, guys. I was moving some stuff. Found an XT60 to Dean's. Well, what do you know? Somewhere along the line, I must have made one for something. That is good to know. Good to know. So I gotta reach out to the manufacturer and see where you actually fill, because I don't actually see where you fill the hydraulic tank from. Let me just unhook this battery a minute, guys. Like that, put that down. I know these two tanks here definitely have to be your hydraulic tanks. Well, I don't know if they definitely have to be. I'm assuming that this connects through. I guess I'll have to follow the. Yeah, so this big tank on the right or on the left, this one has got the hydraulic pipes coming out the bottom of it. So it actually just looks like they're airlocked. So I think that's what it's gonna have to be. I'm gonna have to just like put the. I'm just gonna put the batteries in and then run it up and down for a little bit, because that's what it looks like. It just looks like there's air. I can see air going around the hydraulic lines, which you shouldn't see, so it probably just needs blade. There is a thing on the side, let me see, I don't know what that's for. Is that how you fill the hydraulic oil, or is that like? Oh, or is that like a gauge to tell it how much? Oh no, that looks like that, oh, so that's the pump motor. Okay, so that looks like that's the pump motor. Then how do I fill the hydraulic oil? That's the pump motor. This side needs wiped down still. So there's only, so if I lift this up, guys, so underneath of this, there is the, what do you call it? The hydraulic line is going into this and then running to these rams right here. I can't see it filled with air. I can see the pump motors on the side right here. You can see like the motor. I just don't see like I don't see a port we actually put the hydraulic oil in. Which is weird. I wonder if you have to unscrew. I wonder if you have to unscrew the whole side piece. So it's pretty much like this, guys. Only on the opposite side. I think maybe you have to unscrew the side of it to get out the hydraulic fluid. I know I don't really want to. I'll reach out to the manufacturer and see. But the bummer that corner up here bent and the paint is off it, like, but considering that's not bad, considering I'm actually gonna just fill it with freaking dirt and score it all up, build it up. Isn't that what we say, guys? We don't build shelf queens. It's crazy the amount of freaking hydraulics oil is all freaking over. Definitely gotta wipe it down and do stuff, and then I gotta get the excavator back up on the table, change out the pinion on the excavator. Just because it needs changed out. How do I turn this controller off? Oh, I wonder what. Like that's one good thing about FlySky is one good thing about FlySky, they have the safe mode. Like if you go to turn this on and any of the switches aren't up in a certain position, the controller just bleeps at you and don't turn on. That is cool. Adapter coil. Probably just needs a little bleeding. Yeah, I think that's what it is, big head, because I can see in the hydraulic lines underneath, I can see them. I can see the air going around them. I just got to figure out where. I think if I do take the side of this thing off over here, or I don't know, like if hydraulic oil comes, so there is like a pass between them, but I don't know if that actually allows, if that's like an overflow tank or something that goes between them. So, because even when I lift it up and down, I can see the air and I can see it just pushing around air. So we'll just have to unscrew one of them and like bleed it out. It definitely shouldn't be that much air in the system, that's for sure. I will figure it out. I'll reach out to them because it's crazy. Like you spend this amount of money on a machine, you think at least a small piece of instructions would come with it or anything, but nope, nada. I wonder if they wrote anything in the controller to tell you what in the manual. So No, nothing written inside this, no. No hints, no nothing. And up, down, trims. Buying key, power. Yeah, so nothing even written inside this to tell you what anything is, like John Martin will come in. I just need a little bleeding, yeah, that's pretty cool. But you think it would give you some sort of thing, but as I said, I will change that. Cause they have it set up where like, so this is forward, reverse, left, right. So most of you know me that I drive two crawlers at the same time. And I just drive them off the one stick. So I probably will just change this to be on the one stick. That way I can just like forward, reverse, left, right, all in one motion without having to do both hands. Because another one of the reasons for getting this type of dump truck is eventually I will get another one. And then I will be able to just hook the two of them up to the one controller. And I'll just be able to drive two dump trucks at the same time, and then I will, like, obviously, the 2-speed, I'll put both of them on the same channel, so if I accidentally hit the 2-speed, like I did on my crawlers, if I accidentally hit the 2-speed on one, it would kick into both, so that one's not taking off now, both of them would take off together. So I would do that with the two dump trucks, and then the only thing I would put separate on two separate switches is the dump, so I could dump them both individually. If you still have these switches as well, like these trims, so you can add stuff onto them. So you could have one dump truck dumping on this, the other dump truck dumping on this. Still keep all the lights for them on the same channel. So one light switch will do both trucks. One high speed, low speed will do both trucks, and then just change the dump to be in the middle, and then have one truck. Forward verse, left, right, forward verse, left, right, just have two trucks on the one go. You might be able to download from the website, yeah, you might be, like, so. I'll reach out and see, I'm just curious on the hydraulic oil, I just want to start ripping things apart at the minute. Until I reach out to somebody and see, hey, you know what, is this how I refuel it or refill it, but. You will soon see this thing ripping in the channel, guys. You know, I actually just noticed them little steps at the front are actually pretty cool. Like, see these little steps down here? Like, they're actually like, they'll actually move about and fold up and bend up, like, so if you hit anything, they shouldn't snap off, like if you hit anything. So this is the side I'm talking about, guys. So if you look through that little hole right there, you can actually see like the revolver motor for the hydraulic pump. So I'm thinking if you just take these couple of screws off right here and here, there's probably a hose for the tank, because underneath this one is where you can see the hydraulic pipe going into this one. You can see it coming out and then heading to the rams. And so it's brand spanking new, guys. Before I rip it apart, I want to just make sure I'm ripping the right thing apart, you know. But as I said, guys, I'm really impressed with this. Like, you know, even when you lift that up like that, and that body's down. Look at this. Look at the freaking detail. All the little hatches they put in there make it look like if you open these little hatches, you'd get at stuff. Like, I'm pretty strong. Like, even this door is sucking metal as well. Like, it's crazy. I like all the walkway cages on it. They put a lot of thought into this and a lot of I don't know, a lot. Even the freaking big servo. The big servo arms are pretty freaking tough as well. So I will just have to get it out and test it out. But as I said, I'll have to get the dozer up and running first before I do any of that. You know, so I was only planning being on here a few minutes, guys. So, but I'm just super chuffed with this. Like, I'm just super chuffed with how this thing looks. Let me just give me a second, guys. Hold on. Maybe it. Yeah. So again, guys, this is a pretty. It is a pretty cool truck. You will see a lot more of it on the channel, that's for sure. Because I have, like, I drove RC Jesus. What's up, Guru? Man, what's up? So I drove RC Jesus excavator a year ago. And I always looked at them, and I always wondered about them, and I tried it, and that was me just hooked, man. When I bought the excavator, bought the dozer, now I bought this bad boy. And this thing is like, I'm just super impressed with it. Like, how the hell did they do this? Make it like where you don't mortgage your fucking house to buy it. I know the RC 4-wheel drive one is like way bigger than this one, but it's not scaled to anything, like, you know, like at least this, when I sat it beside the excavator and the dozer, it's actually scaled with them. Not like the RC 4-wheel drive one, that's the problem. They don't make any other. Like I thought when they brought out that big mining truck, they were gonna actually bring out some like front end loaders or excavators big enough to load it, but they didn't. They just threw it out there and then it was like, okay, what happens now? Cycling the dump might work the air out, son. Yeah, I'll figure it out in just a little bit, I'm sure. Like, awesome, can't wait to see more of it. Have a great night, everyone. Later, Jeff, have a good one. Gurus, what's going on? Not much, Gurus, just checking out my new piece of machinery. It wasn't actually meant to come till tomorrow. And I come home from work today, and lo and behold, there it was sitting there. But let me just take that camera down again, guys, and I'll show you. It's like the detail on this thing is freaking sick. Guys, look at the detail on all these steps, all these like freaking stairs. As I said, I might think about putting a little actuator on this or something, maybe where I can actually make it open and close. I was showing like all these lights work. The lights over here, they all work, like these lights, but even like look at all the little, you just add up. Like look at all the little freaking, you'd swear they're all little panels to work on it. The exhaust system is actually pretty cool, big exhaust system on it, the tanks. And even the door, like I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but you have to actually turn the door handle. You can see where is the door handle. Around here somewhere. Where is that door handle? Right here. So that you have to turn the little small door handle, even to make the door open. So now to get a little small driver or something for it, but that's pretty cool that the door handles even work. Like so you push up on it to lock. All the mirrors fold in and out. Even these rims, you know, all freaking metal, guys. A pretty impressive truck. Let me see if you can see. Yeah, say one light up inside, but if you look in there, you can actually see the revolver motor. And that's what I was thinking. Like if you take these couple of screws off, that'll get you to the actual hydraulic tank itself. But even the wiring, guys, looking neat and tidy. They've done the wiring up the back to do the back lights. The size of the big drive shaft in it even too. It is a pretty impressive truck, guys. The rams themselves are massive. Look at the size of them rams on it. The rams are pretty big. I'll just show you inside. When you lift this up, there's your speed controller, light controller, and then this is all your channels right here. But as I said, I'll probably change a couple of them channels around so that everything's on the one controller. I wouldn't mind figuring out which one. Figure out which one is the dump as well. So this thing is set where the sound system you buy just it plugs and plays into this motherboard somehow. Will have to probably conform or coat that. And see what I can do, I'll just make sure I waterproof it up, but pretty cool, guys. Pretty cool piece of machinery. Nice truck, Sean, thanks, Swampers. Yeah, I've been wanting the dump truck. I've been wanting the dump truck for a while, like, you know, so. I've been wanting one for quite some time, and here it is. So, alright. And I was actually surprised, guys, to how quick this freaking thing got here. It's unbelievable. Larry, welcome, brother. I was just showing off my new piece of equipment, Larry. I will take to some events with me, some events they won't be at, because some events you don't have construction stuff, but it definitely will be at. It will definitely be at Leadstock, that's for sure, because Leadstock or this year are gonna have a big construction section of Leadstock. I know Kevin, Sims, them guys, they're all gonna bring all their construction equipment. Or make a time out of it. That's a monster truck. It is, it's like an overdrawn hydraulic Tonka truck. So it is, and like, I think that's freaking. I should actually measure, like, I think these steel plates are on this. It's like freaking insane, guys. But nuts. I think the steel is, you're not, definitely not gonna bend it up in a hurry. Although somebody did bend this plate, like, but that's only like, it's on the other side, this little plate is bent in a little bit. Sweet, you got plans to upgrade, or it's all good as is. The only thing it needs, Larry, is I didn't get it with the sound kit. So everything in it right now, the 2-speed is in it, the whole light, I got it with the light kit, so all the light kit is pre-wired and pre-working. So all the lights are working in it, so it doesn't need any upgrades at all. This thing is fully just ready to load dirt. And the only thing I gotta figure out and work out is the dump. I think it's airlogged at the minute, or air blocked, or air clogged, or whatever you call it. But I think this one, let me turn that around. I think this one sticker will look. I think that will set off. Let me turn it around like this, and then I get this. Once you peel that off and you put the big Caterpillar sticker right across the front of there, I think that'll look cool. Obviously, it won't be all that white stuff like, but I think that'll look cool once you start putting Caterpillar decals all over it, like too. And as I said, look, there is a fucking shitload of Caterpillar decals. You got these ones. You got all these little ones. Oh, there's even the. They do that look. So there's the type of the truck. It's a 793D. So I gotta figure out where. I'll look at some pictures online and see where Caterpillar actually placed these stickers. And so I'll look and see, and then wherever Caterpillar placed them, that's where I'll probably end up placing them. But as I said, for this top piece up here, I'll probably make the same as what's on the dozer blade, Sean's RC Construction. I'm home this weekend, so maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do that, and then I'll make it here so that even when this thing dumps up, you'll still see the Sean's RC Construction up and down on it. No, Larry, I wouldn't. The dump truck's up for raffle as is, so whatever's in the dump, or the wrecker truck, whatever's in the wrecker truck's in the wrecker truck. I'll get my own sound system for this, because I have one ordered for the dozer. Which is crazy. I ordered the sound system for that dozer before I ordered this fucking thing. And this thing is here, and the sound system still hasn't even left China. It's crazy. It did, Swampers. It just came right as I got home from work. It just landed. The reception desk called me right as I just walked in my door. They said there's a package came here for you. So I went down, and lo and behold, there was this bad boy sitting right there. So I'm like super chuffed, guys. And I think that's what happened. I think that's why all the hydraulic oil is all over it, because I think Customs actually turned it up fucking side down. Because that's what I found strange, like, because the top of the box, it says fragile, and it says like what's it say, like top this side up or something, like so. Here, like, you can see it here, so it says this side up, clearly big red and yellow freaking writing. And this whole side was sealed perfectly with a tape. But then this whole side of the box under here actually says open and resealed by customs. So customs actually opened this side and opened the box. So obviously they've turned the whole thing upside down. And I don't know how they didn't notice that big freaking sign that says this side up, which is crazy. So I think that's how all the hydraulic oil got all over. I think that's how it got all over the place. But that's what I'm assuming. I'm just, as I say, I'm assuming that's what caused it, but I don't really know. Man, I gotta figure out. This thing comes with some sort of lead that you can program this thing as well, like so. You gotta figure it out, but I'd say that's what's stopping it just off. I'd say that's what's stopping it, just of dumping at the minute, because you can hear the hydraulic, you can hear the hydraulic motor and everything kicking in, but it's completely airlocked, and I'm sure it probably needs some oil in it after the amount of oil that was all over it. But I am looking forward, guys, to getting this thing out and running. Like the big rubber tires on it are freaking awesome, even like this is gonna be fun, man. Fun. But I'm living away in Chicago at the minute, because my backyard would be probably actually a good job that I'm away, because my backyard would be in fucking pieces by now. I'd have a dog, everything. So, it's awesome. I gotta put the excavator back up on the shelf tonight. I got to work in it. So. Alright, so guys, anyway, I'm gonna kill this lies. Cause I just, if anybody wants to see anything of the truck, just go back and see, cause I gotta actually just clean up this freaking hotel room now, it's an absolute mess. I have a big box there, I've got the cardboard boxes, everything, so. Guys, I am gonna kill this, so peace out, everybody, and I'll chat to you all later, and live stream, and stream, there we go, and.